Hey guys, Jason here for Chart Guys. Taking a look at gold. Gold, a relatively indecisive day, and that's represented by the upper and lower wicks here on this big old candlestick. We are seeing an overall daily downtrend, and we're probably looking at an hourly counter trend right now, coming up against EMA 26 resistance and currently grinding EMA 12 on today's very fresh candlestick, only a couple hours of data in this. So overall, a daily downtrend. We have support around 1477. Below that, we don't have very much at all. We've just got a little bit at 1474 and then 1459. Anything under 1459 is going to fit that narrative. What we're going to expect right now until we see bull strength is going to be a break of whatever this hourly pattern is, or maybe a 4-hour pattern, and look for downside continuation. So if the overall trend is down on the daily time frame, you can find counter trend opportunities on smaller time frames, and that's what we're probably looking at on the hourly. We'll investigate that a little bit. If bulls are going to pull off a magical move to the upside, they're going to need to break over 1498 and then start changing the 4-hour trend more conclusively. On the hourly time frame, let's check that out and see if that's indeed what we're dealing with. Yes, we can see that we are in an hourly uptrend. We have that 1477 support, and we are establishing higher lows, higher highs. And in order to continue this bulls, we'll need to establish this 1492 level, or 1491.276, as a more concrete higher low. And they're going to do that by getting over 1497 and continually building those blocks, which will eventually turn into a 4-hour trend change, because we are still in a 4-hour downtrend. And until bulls are over 1498, that is going to be the story. So what we'll expect to see in the best case scenario would be an hourly trend change with the loss of that 1491 level, bulls reestablishing that 4-hour downtrend with a loss of 1477 and 1474, and continuing this 4-hour trend. So here's our hourly uptrend. We change that trend, break that, get a low under 1477, low under 1474, and then continue this 4-hour downtrend that we've been seeing in play for quite some time. So again, to break out of that, bulls are going, the hourly time frame are going to need to be over 1498, establish a higher low, and then ultimately see what they can do from there. We will check in. It's unlikely we will get very much more wild action in the next 24 hours. And of course, that's probably going to be the reason that we're going to see some crazy stuff happening. And you know what? If it comes, I welcome it. It's a lot of fun to chart, and it's a lot of fun to talk about. And it's a lot more interesting, I'm sure, for you guys to hear about rather than these slow hourly trend changes. But you know what? These hourly counter trends, they can be where you make the most money. A calm and docile and relatively I don't want to say predictable, but a market that follows the rules of technical analysis is the key to long-term profits. And with that, I wish you a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.